Relationships are for successful men. Should I say it in that camera as well? What do you lot think about this? Because if I was gonna look at it, I want to judge it as a whole, right? My answer to this short version is yes. I agree. I agree that relationships are for successful men. Why? Because as a man, you would always, no matter what, yes, we're an equal society, right? Yes, women can earn their own money, but the emphasis will always and always be on the man. Always to provide financially. Family meal in it. I remember one time with my dad, we all went out, cool. Me, my sister, mum, dad, cool. There's no way in hell that waiter or waitress was gonna give the bill to my mum, right? My dad's established man, bit of gold in a suit. Oh, we're always gonna give it to the man. Well, let's ask ourselves why. Is that a bad thing? Of course not. But naturally, there's always an emphasis financially for the man to provide. And that's not saying women can't provide or get their own money. Of course, we love independent women, right? I would aspire any woman to be like that. It's never gonna be roles reversed. You're never gonna be 60, 70, 80% your woman paying. How would you feel as a man, innit? I'm not trying to especially masculine, innit? You want your woman to be quite feminine, right? You want her to be more of a daddy-daughter relationship. Think about it. Mother-son, young man, oh yeah, she's paying for me for that. She's paying this for me. She's doing this for me. It doesn't feel right, innit? You feel violated to an extent. I'm not trying to discourage relationships. I think a happy, healthy relationship at the right time is beautiful. I don't think anything beats it. Do you understand? Really, you uplift each other, you help each other. I think it's amazing. However, are you in the position of your life to be in a relationship? A lot of young guys are like, yeah, I got a woman, we're gonna ride or die, stick by each other. You know, a few years later things turn south. That woman's beautiful. She can obviously go and get another man, or maybe a guy a few levels above you from working on herself. That's not a bad thing. That's what she'll do, right? The selfish gene. She'll put herself first and will go with someone on her level. So if you haven't been focusing on yourself and she just packs her bags, gone, where does that leave you? I'm reiterating the point of get successful first. Focus on money first. Focus on self-improvement first. Listen, if the girl wants to talk to you and it's not going to take up too much time and you're disciplined with your routine, go for it, no problem. Dive into that dynamic. It might have something special, innit? But don't let that prioritize you. The problem with relationships is that a lot of people spend all their time prioritizing that, right? That person. Weekends, days off. There's people I know, they skip the gym. I'll go and see you for a few hours. I was one of them back in the day. Yeah, and I'm gonna do a whole podcast on this, but as I said, whatever comes to my mind, very authentic. I'm gonna let you guys know in it, because this is who I am. I'm as real as you see in it. What you see on the camera is how I'm in real life, and I always reinforce that point. I was one of those people. I had a girlfriend a few years ago. Come over now. Oh, you know, obviously I'm part to blame as well. I was not on self-improvement as I am now at this age than I was a few years ago. I was a completely different person, right? Mentally. Come over, you wanna just sleep, you wanna just do that, alright, and waking up kinda late. Some food, oh, what's on TV? What's that? This is my day off from uni, or days off. I think I had 2 days a week. Could I have been doing something more productive? Yeah. Could I have been? I mean, sometimes we'll go gym after and everything. That's good, right? But how much more time did I lose? How much time did I invest in keeping the woman happy? Think about it. If you have success, and it's so hard, it'll take years, bruv. Do you understand? I think it's like 10, 12 years for someone to be proper successful. I mean, success is what you make of it, right? For me, it's just, I want people to know what I stand for. Mr. Good Vibes Only, that's it. People know that I'm successful, that's it. I know myself. You know, if I can give back to people, help them, that's even amazing, right? But think about it like this. If you're successful and you've reached that point and you struggled and you grind continuously over and over and over, you have a woman now. Maybe that woman wants to go, maybe she wants to go do something else, cool. Once you're at that position, it's very difficult to fall off. I mean, it's possible, right? You might not make good decisions financially, but success is what you make of it. Once you've built your character over a long time and you're established and comfortable in your mindset and who you are, that woman can be replaceable. Yeah, you have now adopted as a man an abundance mindset, and that is beautiful. Yeah, I like this one girl. She's really nice, but you know, if things want to work out for whatever reason, or I don't feel this is right, I can find another girl at this time because I've built myself up. A low-level guy down here who's not successful by whatever means he deems successful would struggle. No woman's gonna pick up an unsuccessful man. Honesty, blunt truth. No woman is coming to save you. But what I'm reinforcing is you're not in that position. People who have achieved something, because then you can simply provide to an extent. Listen, you're with a family, you have a kid, they come home, oh dad, I need new clothes, I need new shoes. You're gonna be judged if you're a good father if you can provide financially. It's be all end all, that's it. The number one thing is he's really good. He's been providing for his family. He got his kids those shoes when they needed him. What a good dad. What an amazing man. Divorce rates are 50%, about 45-50%. 1 in 2 people will be divorced. Like it or not, that's how it goes, right? 2 things. Main one's obviously cheating. Got a few things on that on this channel. Second one, or joint first, money. Always be money. It's always money issues. Think about it. It's always money issues. Especially if you live in London, bro. You know how expensive things are. It will always be money. Why are you gonna start a family at the wrong time? Why not just hold back and wait? Why not get in a position first, then say, oh, it's comfortable for my wife to do this. Baby, you want this? I got you in it. You wanna go family? I got you. Well, imagine that just by holding off and working on yourself and being successful by your means, as I said. Imagine that position you're in compared to being in a relationship 22, 23, spending your money on temporary things, not reinvesting it. How can you be in a relationship if you aren't successful? It doesn't make any sense to me. I would love to hear everyone's comments down below, please. No opinions right or wrong, but for me, I'm only gonna be serious or committed or even look towards marriage when I'm successful, and that is a while away because I'm on a journey and I'm gonna keep pushing with more videos like this. To conclude, I'll put it like this: my opinion, and this is my opinion, and I want you lot to be as happy as you can. Do whatever you feel like is best. If people are saying you do whatever, please be my guest. Live your life how you want it. In my opinion, you have to be on some level or achieve some level of success to think seriously about a partner. That goes for men and women. However, there's more of an emphasis on men. Is that clear? Cool. So I'm not.